And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta, and they just made an update. They added Search and Destroy, they added a new beta, level increase, so now you can get a higher level than just 25. Of course, I am 25 right now. That means you're going to be able to unlock some more guns, some more stuff that we haven't been able to unlock previously because of the beta cap that was 25. So I'm going to check out real quick, look in Creative Class, see what we're going to be able to unlock past level 25. So it looks like the Cordate's at 31. I don't know what the level cap is now. I'm gonna look, but I don't see it. But they haven't said anything about it. I'm assuming maybe 35. So we might be able to get the Cordate. I don't know about the SOG 9mm. We'll definitely be able to get the Vapor, which I'm excited to try the Vapor. I've not used it yet. Probably not the Medox, I don't assume. Swordfish, maybe. Snipers, we already have all the snipers, and then for the pistols, we'll possibly be able to get the SG-12, and that's about it. There's really nothing else that we have. Oh, I guess frags and Molotovs. I do want to try out the Molotovs, that's for sure. And in terms of perks, we have everything except for, I believe, Dead Silence, right? Yeah, Dead Silence we're unlocking soon, so I'm excited. I'm not going to play Search and Destroy, though, because I heard it's really glitchy right now. That's what's it called? Charlie Intel just said. So I'm just gonna play some Capture Mosh Pit. I've been playing Capture Mosh Pit basically religiously so far in this beta. I mean, I play Team Deathmatch every now and then when I want to play a quick game. But I'm gonna be honest. Control is fun, but it seems like it's a very team-oriented gameplay or game mode, and I'm playing by myself on PS4 because I don't have any people to play with on PS4. So it's not like other game modes like Capture Mosh Pit or for Domination Hardpoint or Team Deathmatch, where it's really not. I don't really have to play with anybody. I can play these game modes alone and still enjoy them. But yeah. So let's try. I guess we're joining midway. I'm gonna use Crash. I already made a video about this. Crash is easily my favorite specialist of all time. Not of all time, but in this beta at least. I've been enjoying him the most. His ability is just so useful, giving you 200 score and giving everybody in your team full health up to 200 is just so insane to me. Wait, how do we have 2 kills already? Oh, we only have 1 kill. I guess assists count as kill. I forgot about that. That's really weird to me that assists count as kills now. It's a really strange system. I don't know how much I like it. It's like even if you deal like a few damage, you still get the kill count. Damn. It's really hard, man, to get double kills and triple kills in this game because it's such a the health is just so high. I mean, I'm gonna make a video about that probably later. Possibly today. I don't know. But I kind of use the Vesper. I haven't used the Vesper yet, which is called the Split Fire. But I don't know how I feel about the high health yet. I still am trying to figure it out. I still don't know how I feel about the high health. Part of me is okay with it, and the other part of me is not okay with it. It's a very hit or miss system, I feel like. In some situations I'm okay with it. I'm like, alright, this works. And in some situations I'm like, no, this is not how the game's supposed to play. And I usually get those feelings pretty switching on and off. Like, if I kill someone fast like that, I'm like, whatever, I don't really mind the high health, I don't really notice it that much. But when I come across a corner and I'm literally shooting up people and I'm literally shooting up a guy, I put like 5 to 6 bullets in him, and I'm just like, and then they kill me. That's when I'm like, okay, what the hell? Like even right there, I shot the guy a good amount of times, and he ended up killing me because he had a better gun, and I feel like that's kind of fair. So I think they do need to tweak the health, but I don't know in what way. Like I don't think they should just decrease the health, like to 125 or to 100. That's what people are saying. I don't know if that's the way to go because they've already built the game around the higher health, you know what I'm saying? And if they were to change it like that, I feel like it would be detrimental to the gameplay. It would really make a big effect.
Battery kill.
Not in a positive way though. Like, I'm getting dicked right now. I think the best way to do it would probably be to just make every gun in the game do more damage. Just increase the damage on literally every gun in the game. Just be like, okay, this gun's gonna get more damage. This gun's gonna get more damage. Alright, so they say new level cap is 34, so that's pretty high. I don't know why 34, why not just 35? Make it even 35. Like right there, I should have killed that guy. Like, it gave me the kill, I guess, because of this weird system that I still not know how I feel about it. But overall, I'm enjoying this game. It's not like, you know, it's not like I'm not enjoying it. I'm just giving my criticisms, because that's what betas are for. You need to critique the game in order for them to make good, valid changes to the game. I'm gonna make a whole video where I go in depth on what needs to be changed. I don't know if Trek would watch it because obviously I'm not that popular in terms of YouTube, so the chances of them watching it are pretty slim. But I just want to make it just in case, and just for other people, maybe they can share it out to Trek and whatever it may be. I feel like there's valid critiques that need to be made. Constructive criticism, no. I mean, people do not know what constructive criticism means nowadays. Like, look, I understand, you know, you have your problems with the game, but literally freaking out, calling the game trash, and saying you're never playing Call of Duty again is a bit extreme. Like, if that's how you really feel, okay. But to be that extreme, make a whole video on it, like this one guy named, I think his name's like Optimus or something. I forget the title of his channel, but I watched this video. It was just him just literally complaining because he's not that good at the game. He might be good. I'm just saying he's complaining about him dying too much, basically. Like, it's like, come on, man. Like, you gotta have at least decent critiques. You know, they have to be unbiased. You know, saying you're just pissed because you suck is not really a good critique, in my opinion. I want to try out this pistol. A lot of people are saying this pistol, the Mozo, is really fucking good. So I'm really, like, hoping to try it out. Yeah, apparently Search and Destroy is super glitchy, so... Alright, playing on Payload. Payload's one of my favorite maps, I think. I think Contraband and Payload are my two favorite maps so far. Definitely, for sure. Alright, playing up Payload. People are complaining about the countdown timer, or the count, like it's 80 seconds, it's way too long. Yeah, I agree, it is way too long. But they have came out and said that they are going to be changing that within the coming weeks or coming time. They're going to change it eventually. So, you know, I understand the complaints for it, but just know that they're not keeping it that way. You know what I'm saying? So there is no major fear that you really need to have regarding that. Because stuff like that, you know, is stuff that's going to be fixed, you know? Still make critiques about it just so they know, but it is good to know that they're going to change it, you know?
Capture the objectives.
One thing I'm not having a complaint about, but I'm having a little wonky about. A lot of the guns just feel way too similar to Black Ops 3 guns. Like, they're literally, some of the guns are copy and paste with the little tweaks here and there with the sounds and stuff like that. And it's not a big complaint in my opinion, because honestly this game, oh, I gotta double kill. This game to me is like what Black Ops 3 should have been. That's what it feels like. It feels like what Black Ops 3 should have been. everything that Black Ops 3 did. I mean, obviously not everything, because we don't know everything. Like, I don't know what the supply drop system's like. I don't know what the other maps are like. There's a lot of stuff I don't know what it's like yet, because it's a beta, obviously. But it seems like a lot of the systems, like the specialists, the futuristic setting, the weapons, it feels like it's what Black Ops 3 should have been. It feels like it's just taking all the systems that Black Ops 3 did and just making them better. Which is good because it's better than Black Ops 3, because, like I said, the systems are better. But at the same time, it's like, are we just going to get another year of a game very similar to Black Ops 3? And it plays completely differently. I know, like, people who haven't played it yet, you have to understand, it looks similar to Black Ops 3, but it plays so different. This plays different than any other Call of Duty that we've ever had in the history of Call of Duty. Honestly, it doesn't play like any game. I can't, you know, point my finger on it. It doesn't play like Black Ops 2, it doesn't play like Black Ops 3, it doesn't play like any Call of Duty that we've ever had. Which is good because it means it's innovative. But then it's bad because it's like, well, it doesn't feel like Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? And I think there is a bit of a gray area there where you want it to still feel like Call of Duty, but you still want it to be new and innovative. And in my opinion, I think it feels like Call of Duty enough to the point where it's innovative. Or no, I'm saying it feels like Call of Duty enough to the point where it doesn't feel like a completely different title, you know what I'm saying? But it's still, it just feels, you know, it just doesn't feel like any other Call of Duty title we've had, which I'm fine with, honestly, I am. I gotta get the hell out of here.
TACOM, establish UAV overwatch.
Losing Bravo.
Now we got the Mozo pistol. Let's see how good this bad boy is. Whew! That broski just got murked. Jesus Christ. That pistol, I got 1 kill with it, but it feels good. It feels like an executioner style pistol. Hellstorm is great, but like I feel like every time I use it at the worst time when everyone's indoors, and I'm just like, shit. I tell you, the score sheets are pretty fucking good in this game, but I just really hope there's more than what they have available in the beta, like a lot more. You know, a lot more unique ones too, even some new ones, because all of them are things we've already seen before. You know what I'm saying?
Firing sensor dart. Losing C. Enemy has C.
Damn, trying to drop shot is not easy in this game at all. At all. We're gonna get A. I don't like how there's no weapon inspecting anymore. There's no, you can't inspect your weapon. Like, I know it's such a small feature, but like, I thought it was a staple in Call of Duty because we've seen it in Modern Warfare Remastered. We kind of saw in Black Ops 3 with the melee weapons. And then we saw in World War II. I like inspecting your weapons, especially if there's going to be weapon kits and camos in the game. Obviously right now, I don't really care to inspect my weapon. But when it comes to weapon kits and camos and checking them out, I really do like weapon inspecting. And I thought it was just a feature that was just going to be in every Call of Duty game, but it's just not in this one. You know? So I'm kind of like hoping they add it in. I don't care if it's holding down Y or pressing up on the D-pad. I just hope they add it. I just really don't know if they will.
UAV circling.
Wait till someone comes around here. Oh.
B locked down.
No? I like how there's no time limit on the specialist anymore. It's just straight up, like, ammo. Which is a lot better than time limit. I hated the time limit Black Ops 3. It's like, come on. If I can't find anybody, I'm just fucked. Like I said, the specialists, they're like Black Ops 3, but they're improved. Sup, Mike? Oof. It's really hard to earn streaks. Oh, of course, I called in right when the fucking round ends. Okay. Oof.
felt the pressure. Break them down.
Engage extra.
Capture the objective.
Oh shit.
Taking C.
I'm liking this gun, but I'm not loving it.
Enemy took Alpha. C locked down.
Like, I'm trying to think, what really gun did they add that's not like any gun that we've seen before? All of them feel like either Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 guns. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just not like...
Securing B.
Yeah, it does feel a little underpowered, but what the fuck is he doing? Why is he walking like he just like peed in the house or something and he's like feeling bad about himself? What the fuck is the dog doing? It feels underpowered only because the health is so high in this game. Like if the health was a normal 100, it would feel a lot more powerful. But I think the part that's really good about the Purifier is the fact that it's not really good, it's just annoying to get killed by or to get shot by, because once you get burned by the fire, you can't like heal yourself. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's like what they intended, but if you get burnt by the fire and you don't die and you're like at 40 health or something, you can't heal yourself up to 150. You have to like wait a long time to like cool down or something before you can heal yourself. Alright, I'll just get killed by that guy in an unfair way. Okay. Oh nice, that guy's got fucking shield. It's good and bad, the higher health. There's ways I see it as good and there's ways I see it as bad. And I really don't know. I mean, I'll obviously get used to it. I'm sure everyone else will get used to it, because that's the biggest complaint people have right now is time to kill. But I think people will get used to it. I just don't know if it's good. Like, I understand why it's important to the game, because it makes it way more tactical. So you have to really think about where you're going on the map. You can't just run into the open and expect to get a quad feed that easily like you could in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2. You have to actually be tactical about it if you want to get kills. But that makes the game a lot slower. But the thing is, people don't play like that. So it's not slower because of that reason. Because no one plays like that. No one really cares. Everyone is just running out in the open. But I feel like once people get used to it and they realize that this is a very tactical game, it's going to feel a lot slower. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it does need to be slowed down a little bit. But the fact that it's 5v5, well 6v6 for T. Wait a minute, this is domination. Why is it 6v2? Okay, that's a glitch. Yeah, I'd rather die too. Usually when I get burnt by that shit, I just jump off the side of the map. I'm like, screw that. Unless I'm on a streak, though. I really don't see the use for his special ability, though. Not his weapon, but his ability. It's so, like... It's just weird. Like, you can't really do anything with it. It's kind of like the heat wave from Black Ops 3, but... You're, like, constantly doing it. Like, it's useful if you're playing on a team and you're working as a team, but if you're by yourself, it's the most worthless thing ever. Like, watch, I want to use it on somebody. It's so, like, weird. I forgot it's a 6v2, so we ain't finding anybody. Like, look, I just fucking sit in a little ball and, like, fucking heat comes out of me. Like, it's good if you're, like, near teammates and you're working as a team, but if you're playing by yourself and you're not really talking to your team, it's really kind of worthless. What the fuck was that?
All locations secured. Hold your positions.
Sound like someone just like punted their dog across the room. Alright, that was a really weird match considering everyone left. Kinda hope they change the scoreboard. I would rather have kills be on here instead of me having to scroll down to get the different kills, you know? And I'd rather them just make kills, you know, normally how they usually are. Like, I'm fine with getting a lot of score for assists. Like, they sometimes give you 100 score for just getting an assist. I'm fine with that. But I don't want it to be a like thing that has to do with the game. Yeah, the shotguns, I mean, they're really trash. They are really trash, but I think there's a reason. I think because they made them secondaries, obviously. They have to be trash if they're secondaries. You can't make them overpowered when they're secondaries, because if you have a gun like the Brecci as a secondary, that's just unfair. But I think they actually work. They don't work well as a singular gun. That's why they're secondary. They don't work well at all if you're just using that shotgun itself.
Black people are my favorite vegetable.
Okay. It doesn't work well if you're just using the shotgun. What you have to do is kind of like Fortnite. What I do in Fortnite is you take a pump, for example, and you shoot the guy, and it literally drains their health. Like they lose like 100 health, and then you finish them off with the other gun, or vice versa. You shoot them up with your split fire, for example, if I'm using split fire, and then they have like no health left, so you just finish them off with the shotgun. Maybe you run out of ammo and split fire or whatever, or you just want to finish them off with the shotgun. That's good. But if you come across somebody and he has full health, shotgun's kind of worthless because it takes like 2 or 3 hits just to kill him. So I think they work well, and it makes it so shotguns aren't annoying, and they're not like the type of weapons that, you know, people run singular, like they just run a shotgun and they run at people. But I've always thought shotguns should be split into 2 categories. They should make primary shotguns and secondary shotguns. They should have the primary shotguns, the really good shotguns like a KRM or a Brecci, but obviously not as good as a Brecci. And then also have the shitty shotguns that are secondaries to kind of even it out a little bit, you know. Whew. But I would hate if shotguns were like, if shotguns were a one-hit kill in this game. That would be so annoying, considering every other gun takes so much more damage to kill. I just think they should buff every single gun in the game. They should just buff every gun. Just make every gun do more damage, except for like the MX9, because the MX9's a little too good right now. But, and maybe even some of the other SMGs. Just buff every gun. Just make them all better. And then the health problem isn't really a problem. They really need to fix this round starting thing. Like for some people it doesn't start quick enough, so you can't even pick what specialist you want. So I have to change mid-round. But honestly, I usually just stick with whatever they give me. I don't really care enough. All the specialists are useful. It's just like Black Ops 3. I feel like every specialist has a use to them. In some way. That guy's lagging like a motherfucker. Like what? I literally sprayed that guy. Sprayed the shit out of him and he did die. Like that gets annoying, you know? Like I don't know how people are gonna be getting quad feeds in this game. That's not even like possible.
Bringing tac deploy online.
I'm testing hard point. Our tac deploy beacon has been destroyed. Hard point located.
Yeah, the Tempest is really weird. I used it once. It is not really that useful. Actually, honestly, I think he's probably the worst specialist out of all of them right now. Because his stun drone is really just like, it just goes around and stuns people. That's kind of useful. But then his stun gun, like, it just stuns them. And it's easy to break out of the stun. You can just hold, I think you keep pressing square or something and it breaks out of the stun. It's like,
Lost the hard point.
like that took like 7 shots to kill him. Like that's a little too much. A little too much. Like I understand the high health works well in like a battle royale mode, but in a respawn mode, it's like, is it really that useful, or is it really that needed? Like I think for search and destroy and control even, the high health works. But I don't know. I don't see it working that well in team deathmatch, domination, hardpoint. It just feels like a burden more than anything.
Hardpoint locked down.
UAV available for tasking.
UAV perimeter established. Angels 10.
Oh my god. throwing this 9-bang. Jesus, that 9-bang's crazy. I killed a guy with a 9-bang. What? I was around the corner! Could have sworn I was around the corner.
Our tag deploy beacon is offline. Hostile UAV circling.
Can't even wallbang for some reason.
Lost the hard point.
You know what? Before I die by those things. Alright, that guy literally lagged like a motherfucker. I couldn't even see where he was.
Taking the lead.
Oof.
Enemy UAV above.
Alright, now, like... Yeah, split fire is literally the MP7 Investor mix. A lot of the guns are. They're all like just different versions of older guns, which I don't mind, but I don't like either. Like, I would like some new looking guns, but at the same time, it's like whatever. I just hope they have some classic guns as well. Like, I'm sure they will for DLC, but like I hope even in the game itself, I hope they have like PPSH, STG, Galil, like classic Treyarch guns. I think they should definitely bring those back. I'd be disappointed if they did. I'm sure they will for DLC, but I hope they do in the base game as well. Like maybe for prestiging, just like in Infinite Warfare, if you prestige, you get classic guns. I think they should do that. A similar system. Classic guns look really weird in this game. I mean, they didn't feel that weird looking in Black Ops 3, so maybe they wouldn't feel weird, but. Alright, we're using the shield. I love this shield. And we get shot from a helicopter. Okay. See, I didn't even notice the helicopter was there for some reason. He can fuck right off. I can't wait to use this Mozo pistol and zombies. I'm glad they have a revolver in this game, because I don't know why Black Ops 3 didn't. That made no sense to me. And World War II and Infinite Warfare didn't have revolvers added until DLC. So it was like weird.
9-bang out. Enemy attack chopper above.
Alright, these guys are actually pretty decent on the other team.
They're late.
I still don't see the point of the healing system. I really don't. Like, it makes no sense to me because... Oh god, I really spawned in that guy's asshole. Jesus.
Friendly tactical deploy beacon offline.
Like, I understand the whole tactical feel they wanted to have with the game, but I feel like, isn't it already the same way? Like, it literally takes the same amount of time. Actually, it takes less time to go around a corner and have to heal yourself after getting shot up. It takes less time to do that than to actually, like, wait for your health to regen in a normal, like, game mode. So, like, it was always like that. You always had to get behind cover, you know? That's what they were trying to go for. They don't want people to just be running in gunfights. They want them to have to get behind cover before they go into a gunfight again so they can heal. But you could literally do that anyways, you know? You go behind cover when you're healing because you need your health to regen. Ooh, that was a pretty nice feed right there. I mean, it could have been better if the health was lower, but it is what it is.
Throwing 9-bang.
Like, where the hell did I just get shot from? I would love to know.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. I'm testing hardpoint. Hardpoint.
I think this game is promising now. Because, like, the one game mode out of the 3 modes in this game that I was least excited for was multiplayer, and I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. So that's definitely a positive, because I'm not even like, that's not even what I'm excited for in this game, because, you know, it does look like Black Ops 3, it does feel like it's going to be a similar type of game, and, you know, I wanted a modern game, and it's futuristic, it's not like that futuristic, but it's futuristic, and, you know, they've brought a lot of elements that I'm not really that big of a fan of, but I'm enjoying it a lot, and it's not even what I'm most excited for. I'm obviously mostly excited for Zombies and Blackout. So it's like the game mode that I was least excited for, I'm still enjoying a lot. It's really positive. That's a really good thing.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Don't let them take you down.
Yeah, Black Ops 4 is going to be the most replayable game we've ever had. Easily. With the amount of shit to do in it. Like, people are all mad about not having campaign, but like, campaign you play once and you never play it again. Like, unless it's really good, you might play it one more time after that. But like, you know, at least for Blackout, we're going to be able to play that a lot more. Zombies seems like it's the best it's ever been. The multiplayer is seeming alright to me. I'm really excited to do custom games like House Wars and stuff with my friends. I hope they have good custom games. I hope they have a lot of like customization options in multiplayer. And I'm excited for the classic maps they're gonna have. That's gonna be great.
Hardpoint contested. Crash over. We've taken control. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Alright, we're taking out the shield.
Fish mine disarmed. Hostile beyond.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
UAV standing
The shield is hella fun to use.
We're behind.
Commencing surveillance operations.
Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me.
Wasted.
Why can't I move?
Chucking 9 back.
Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me! Ooh, I got the dog. Roll over. Yeah, that's right, roll over.
Attack chopper available for tasking.
Friendly sector point beacon offline. Hardpoint identified.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it plays so much different than Black Ops 3. It just looks a lot like it, and a lot of the features, like the weapons and such, is very similar to Black Ops 3. So yeah, if you enjoy Black Ops 3, you're probably like this game. I'd say so. If you like Black Ops 3, but you weren't a big fan of the boost jumping, you weren't a big fan of how the specialists work, and you wanted it to be more tactical and slower paced, then that's Black Ops 4, basically.
UAV standing by.
Which is not a bad thing. I just really wanted a modern game. We're gonna get a modern game next year, though. Easily, we're gonna get Modern Warfare 4. That's like almost confirmed at this point. So I'm happy about that. Actually, Modern Warfare 4 is looking very promising. Like a lot more promising than I'd even expect it to be. Because a lot of the old Infinity War developers are coming back to what it's called. A lot of the old Infinity War developers are coming back to work on Modern Warfare 4, like a lot of the ones that worked on COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. So that's seeming promising. And then I have high hopes for the zombies in that mode too. So I think Modern Warfare 4 is gonna be great. And then I'm assuming Sledgehammer is gonna bring, I think, Vietnam. I think they're gonna bring a Vietnam game. Something with the Cold War. Something that has to do with the Cold War easily. And then Black Ops 5 will come out after that, but I don't really know what they're going to do with Black Ops 5, if it even is called that. I mean, they already did a 4. If they already did a 4, they're going to do a 5. Like, I never in a million years would have expected them to do a Black Ops 4. I always expected them to do something else, because usually after a third title, you usually start working on something else. But if they decide to do a 5 already, they're just going to keep going. Or if they decide to do a 4, they're going to do a 5. It's going to happen. Alright, I'm backing out of there. I'm going to find a new match. Because I don't really want to play that game mode. I really like the upgraded attachments though. That's the coolest system this entire game has added, is the upgradable attachments. Like some attachments have a second version of it, and it costs 2 points rather than 1 point in your creative class to put it on. Like there's laser sight 2.0 down here, and for some guns it's well, you know, long barrel 2.0, and they do better things than what the original version of the attachment did. I love that. I think that's the coolest thing they've decided to do. Sentry. I want to see a swarm added. I want to see a VSAT added. I want to see attack dogs added. Yeah, there's a couple more streaks I want to see added. And a they have a gunship, but I would like an AC-130 or like a Lodestar type thing. Definitely. I heard the gunship's really freaking good. Like really good. Which is good. The mothership I thought was okay, but it wasn't overpowered, and score streaks should always be overpowered, because score streaks you have to earn yourself. They're not like you just get them for free like specialist abilities, you know. They actually is something you have to earn and work towards, so I think they should be really good because of that reason. Whew. If Modern Warfare 4 wants to innovate in a very different way,
Secure the objectives.
I still feel this way. I think they should add. Oh, I'm being Tempest. Ew, I don't want to be Tempest.
Taking Alpha.
I'll be Ruined.
Enemy has Charlie.
If Black Ops, I'm gonna change my class too. I've been using this gun way too much.
Alpha locked down.
I'll use the Rampart. If Black Ops or Modern Warfare 4 really wants to innovate and change how Call of Duty works in their own way that's not similar to this, but they should add vehicles.
Losing Alpha.
Not to every map, just to certain maps, and make the maps larger and make them like 88, 99 bigger battles, which people would say that's copying Battlefield, which honestly it would be very similar to Battlefield, but I think Call of Duty needs to do more similar things to Battlefield, because Battlefield is so enjoyable, but their mechanics are so just poor. So if you take Call of Duty's wonderful mechanics, they're great systems, they're great creative class and level up, but you put it in and par it with how Battlefield's large-scale war feels like, it would make for an incredible game, I think. But also keep, their smaller maps with your domination, hardpoint, team deathmatch game modes at the same time. Kind of like World War II tried to do with war mode, but I don't think war mode was that great. It was a good try. It just wasn't. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Gunship, yeah, I heard it's pretty similar to AC-130, but dogs and wraps, either one I want. I think they need to have. They always need to have at least one score streak that is something that you call in and you don't have to, bother controlling, and it just goes around the map and kills for you. I like those type of score streaks more than the controllable ones, I would say. The controllable ones are fun and all, they should always have a lot of those, but sometimes you just want to continue on with killing people and going around them playing the objective and such, but you want to call in something that gets you a lot of kills at the same time. I'm not a fan of this Rampart. This Rampart needs a buff and a half. It's really weak. It's such a weak gun.
UAV circling.
Oh god, what am I trying to do? I'm changing my class. I don't like that gun. I'm not a fan of it. I like the Kane though. The Kane's probably my favorite gun in the game, honestly. So I have no problem with using this bad boy. lot of people are nervous about the grappling hook, but I think it really is not as overpowered as people were talking about it because it's so slow to use. Like, it doesn't take a long time, or it doesn't take short time for you to get to the location that you're aiming at. Like, look, if I want to go... Oh, God. We're going to get dicked. Yeah, see, if you get double teamed in this game, you're fucked. If two people are shooting at you once, it's over. You can't do anything about it. Because you can't just kill both of them really quickly because they have so much health, you know? That's, like, my major complaint. That's why I really don't know how I feel about the high health. Like, bro, like, there was two guys shooting at me. I mean, there was a guy there, but the dude was not helping me at all. So I had no, like, ability to be supported in that situation.
Securing A.
Where was I getting shot from?
A secure.
Why did I not get any points for securing A? Because I was on it for, like, literally a second.
Take this back.
Ooh, how did I not die there? Jesus.
C locked down.
I should be so
Be
dead.
advised, hostile attack deploy beacon active. We destroyed the attack deploy beacon. Losing C.
Shack.
Where are they spawning at? I'm scared. They're spawning at C, they're spawning at C.
All locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. We lost
I'll wait for
Charlie.
them to come this way.
Losing Bravo. Losing Alpha. Enemy attack chopper above.
Enemy attack chopper pissed right off.
Halftime.
Oh, round loss. Oh shit, I forgot. I don't know if they fixed it or not. I really hope they did. This is something I had not heard anyone talk about.
This isn't 0 week.
I just got a really good close-up on that guy's cheek. I don't think I've heard anyone talk about this. I want to see if they fixed it, but I was playing yesterday in Domination. When the round changes, it doesn't save your progress on your score streaks. Like, it should save your progress. Like, it hasn't. Yeah, see, it doesn't save my progress. I'm back down to where I started. They really need to fix that because that's annoying, you know? I don't know if that's purposeful, but if it's purposeful, that's stupid. I hope it's not purposeful because that would be so dumb.
Charlie locked
You should
down.
continue your streaks,
Enemy has Alpha.
even when the round changes.
Hostile UAV circling.
Oh, what the hell is that? Why did I even bother using it? I was trying to recreate the trailer because they did that. The guy did that in the trailer in that same position, and I was trying to recreate it, and it just didn't work at all.
Enemy has B.
Oh, they have a sentry turret there? Is that what I died by? I didn't even notice. Well, okay then. I wonder if the Blackout beta is gonna be early September or late September. Hope it's early September. And I hope it's not PS4 first bullshit. I really don't feel like doing that again. It probably will be, but the PS4 bullshit is getting annoying. I mean, I understand for the DLC packs they have to deal with Sony, but really for the beta, and then even for small maps that they decide to add in, not even the DLC packs, but I'm talking just a random map, sandbox map they decide to add in to World War II the other day. Like, really, you're gonna make that PS4 first also? Like, if it's gonna be first by a day or a week, okay, but by a month? Like, come on now, like, that's just ridiculous.
Torque dropped.
I mean, I remember, like, back in Black Ops 3 when they first changed the exclusivity deal, I was really pissed because I didn't have PS4 and then I had to buy one because of it. I mean, I didn't have to, but I wanted to because I'm a big Call of Duty fan. If I play it a lot, you know, and I feel like I kind of, and also it just helps me out because, you know, I'm in terms of my family, we have a lot of people in the family, so it's nice to have more consoles, so, you know, there's less overlapping and who's playing what, but, and we're all going to be moving out in the next few years, probably, eventually, so it's nice to have different consoles for different people to play, but
Be advised, hostile attack deploy beacon.
it would just be so much easier having an Xbox, and I like Xbox so much better for recording, for playing. It's so much easier. PS4 is such a fucking piece of shit in terms of recording. Like, I have to go buy separate, like I'm not using a headset right now. I'm using these earphones, but they're not even plugged in. I don't even know why I'm wearing them. I'm gonna be completely honest. They're plugged into nothing. I'm gonna be honest. They're plugged into nothing. I have my TV volume on really low, so it doesn't overlap and echo into the mic. But I don't think it's echoing. I hope you guys don't hear it. But it's low enough to the point where it's not gonna be echoing, but high enough so I can at least hear it. Because I can't plug in headphones, because when you plug in headphones or a headset, it doesn't let you record the sound, because it only can record either TV sound or headset sound. It can't record both. Like the Xbox can record both, but this one can't. So you're fucked. You either use a headset or you have no volume. How'd that guy get up there? He did not have the grapple hook. How the fuck did he get up here? Riddle me that one. That was not Ruin that got up there, right? How the hell did he get up there? Is there a way to get up there without Ruin that I don't know about?
Enemy tac deployed beacon down.
Oh yeah, I hate the controllers too. I really do. Makes it worse that I don't have a scuff for PS4, so it's like
Friendly tac deployed beacon offline.
I kind of just suck.
Losing C.
I'm not good with that scuff. I'm not bad. I'm just not
No
good.
last chances. We're being dominated. Take those positions.
And I just
Securing Alpha.
I hate the party system. Trying to join parties. I
Alpha secure.
just hate the system, man. Like I literally have used the Xbox like
Enemy scout down.
10 times more than I've used my PS4. But even with that, I've still had more problems. Ooh, slow motion. Ooh, that's hype. That's hype.
Mission is Charlie.
I've still had more problems with my PS4 in that short amount of time that I've used it than my Xbox, which is ridiculous. Ugh.
Wasted tool. He's gone.
PS4's got better exclusive games for sure, but that doesn't make it a better console. That just means they have better deals, you know? Like, to make it so I can use a headset and record volume at the same time, I'm gonna have to go buy all these extra cords and shit at fucking Radio Shack or something, and I just really don't feel like doing that. And like, I was trying to do it manually without having to buy extra stuff. So I have all these fucking cords here. I have all these green, blue, and yellow shits, and I don't know. It was way too complicated to figure out. So I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna have no headset and just play without it. But of course, when I'm playing just for fun, I can use a headset because I'm not recording. But when I'm recording, I have to. Yeah, especially in Black Ops 4 now, because apparently, not drop shotting, but jump shotting is really useful, like more than it's ever been in any Call of Duty game ever. So I can't do that like efficiently without a scuff. So I'm like at a big disadvantage. Huge disadvantage. I'm probably gonna play one more game and then I'll probably hop off, honestly. I gotta go to the gym. I really like the analog menu screen though. I love how they have this analog thing to move around. It makes it so much easier. This equipment slot's interesting. I have not used it at all because I like using my specialist equipment better, but it's still an option, of course. And gear, I don't really understand. This is basically just perks. Like, I don't know why they don't just have these in terms of perks, because they're basically just perks. You know what I'm saying? Body armor should not be a thing. It just shouldn't. This should just be a perk. Oh, but I kind of see now, because these would all be crutch perks. So they make sense why they're not perks, because they would all be crutch perks. You'd use them all the time. Yeah, that makes sense why they have that like that. But they literally have like no like lethals and tackles that we're all used to. Like There's no Semtexes. There's no smoke grenade. There's no smoke grenades. I just realized that. What the fuck? Oh wait, it's the beta. I'm forgetting it's a beta, and I need to calm down. I'm sure that's not all the equipment in the final game. Okay. I need to chill the fuck out. Jesus, I almost had a heart attack there, realizing there might be no smokes. Oof. I don't know why, but I love smoke grenades so much. I don't know what it is. They're not useful. They're just fun. I think they make gunfights so much more fun. Like, I was triggered when they got rid of smokes in Fortnite. So, I don't know what it is. They're just fun to use. And they're fun for my House Wars game mode that I created in custom games. So, that's, like, honestly, like, one of the most exciting parts about Black Ops 4 for me, honestly, is for multiplayer, not for zombies or Black Ops, but is playing House Wars with my friends. That's gonna be so much fun. Like, I've played so much House Wars in Black Ops 3. Like, we did that religiously for like hours at night. But they're not adding Nuketown until November, which is a little upsetting because that means I can't play it right away. I have to wait till November. But oh, Jesus Christ. That guy must be pissed. He just shot me up, but I didn't even get, like, injured. I'm gonna end the game with sniping. I'm gonna end the stream with one last game, but I'm gonna snipe. Don't even question why. I'm really bad at sniping, so, you know, gonna have to deal with that. Nope. Doesn't help that there's no aim assist either. I think that's for the best though. You shouldn't have aim assist on snipers, especially when it's a one-shot kill.
Hostile UAV circling.
But it makes my aim just so bad.
Taking C.
Oh, we didn't get that kill.
C secure.
I mean, it counts as a kill because this game's weird,
Securing
but
Bravo.
ooh. Alright, why did I spawn right behind that guy? That is so bad. It's such a bad spawn.
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
He's gone.
Losing A. Losing C.
Oh, he's like literally dead.
We've taken the lead.
That's so stupid! And he gets all his health back in 2 seconds because of the fucking healing thing. Oh my god. I'm telling you, how it was before was easier.
Lost B.
Crash spotted.
I cannot snipe, dude. Holy shit.
Vibrate moving.
Ooh, the headshots are so satisfying in this game.
Hostile eliminated.
Securing B.
Smoke checked.
B secure.
Oh, hey, AJ.
Friendly TAC deploy beacon offline. We've taken control.
You know, that fucking thing doesn't even work, I'm telling you.
Losing Bravo.
It just rolls around like a fucking
Enemy took B.
sped.
Hostile UAV circling.
Yeah, well, so is your ma'am.
Multiple Hostile UAVs
Mom's
operating.
dead too.
We've lost control.
After I erupted her,
Securing
what's it
Charlie.
called? Erupted her vaginal opening with my schlong.
Charlie secure.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that was hot. That was hot.
We're winning this. Securing Bravo.
I can't snipe for shit.
All locations locked down.
Ugh.
Get in and
It
hold
does look decent. No, it doesn't look decent. It looks great.
We lost Charlie.
I'm gonna change. No, I'll change my class. I don't want to snipe anymore.
Mission goals are in sight. Bring this home.
It's getting kind of. Like, you have to be really good at sniping in this game to actually
Our
do
tactical
good.
beacon is offline. Losing A. Enemy attack chopper above. Halftime.
Ooh, round win. Nice. Okay.
You took this round, but we're not done yet.
They're gone. Hostile down.
Jesus, I just got in this argument with this girl on Twitter. She was calling me racist because I said that race doesn't matter in
Securing C.
Deploying C
like
command.
movies and TV. That she was complaining about whitewashing or whatever, which is when a when a white person plays a role of a black person or someone of a different color or whatever in a movie or a show or whatever. And she was complaining about that, saying it's racism or whatever. But I'm like, how is that racism? Why should the color of the person matter? I'm like, when a black person plays a role of a white person, no one's complaining. So, for example, Human Torch in the Fantastic Four movie that came out a few years ago, nobody complained about that. So why are people complaining about, you know, this girl or Scarlett Johansson or whatever playing? I think she was playing with Scarlett. I don't know what the role was or whatever, but she said something about her whitewashing, and I'm like, why are people complaining about that when they don't complain about the other way around, you know? Feels a little hypocritical. I think it's just forced hatred on white people. Because that's kind of how the world works now. And she's like, oh, well, we need to treat black people as more than white people because of their historic oppression. I'm like, okay, that happened decades ago, you know? It's illegal to be racist now. It's not illegal, but it's illegal under law to publicly expose racism, you know, publicly admit acts of racism. Obviously, if you just say something racist, you're not going to get in trouble, but if you actually act upon it, like paying somebody less because of their race, or not allowing them to do something because of their race, that's illegal. But you can't stop all racism. She's acting like, oh, just because someone says something racist, that the whole world is racism, and we have to, America is racist just because someone says it. Or, you know, it's like, literally, you need to chill out. Words are words, you know, people are going to say what they want, and you have to deal with that, you know? And she's acting like, and she blocked me too, for example. That's what people, liberals love to do. They love to block people when you argue with them, right? I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, dude, like, you're calling me racist because I'm saying that we shouldn't see in color. Remember what Martin Luther King said? He said we shouldn't see in color. We should, you know, think of people for their content or their character, not the color of their skin. Whatever happened to that? Why are people acting like we should be seeing in color and we should be complaining when a white person plays a black person role? Like, even saying a role is, you know, only for a black person is like, it's just stupid. It's just really stupid. I'm not gonna call it racist because I'm not gonna be one of the people who call everything racist, but it's just a stupid way to see things. If anything, it's more racist than what I was saying. So, I don't know. I just don't understand people, man. Like, I don't hate all liberals or anything. I don't. I just hate the ones that act like that, you know? Like, I don't hate anyone for their political views. That's just a wrong way to go about your life. Like, I know a lot of people love hating on people just because of that. And they can't seem to have decent conversations without blocking them and just taking them out of their lives because they have different views in them.
Commencing surveillance operations.
Enemy took Charlie.
But I guess it's how the world works now. I don't know.
UAV energy levels 50% depleted.
Losing B.
People are like, just because you're a Trump supporter, you're automatically
Securing
racist.
C.
I can't talk to you. You're a racist. I can't talk to
All
you.
locations secured.
It's like,
Hold your
dude, shut the
positions.
fuck up. Sometimes it's grown-ass men who say that kind of stuff too. Like, I understand when it's fucking teenage girls, it's like, okay, whatever, they're stupid. But like, grown-ass men saying that kind of stuff, like, really? Really?
It's as good as ours. Finish strong. Lost C.
I need to get the fuck out of there. Ooh, we were actually about to get a helicopter and we didn't. Aw, the game ended. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream there. I think we played long enough. I'm loving this beta, honestly. It's really good. I just think there needs to be a certain amount of things fixed, obviously, clearly. That's to be expected with the beta. Not everything's gonna be perfect. Why would it be? That would be literally impossible for everything to be perfect. But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna make a video eventually talking about what needs to be changed and fixed and such in the full version of the game. I'm excited for that. We probably will get more stuff in second beta weekend too. I just realized we're gonna get a lot of time to play the beta because we have today, tomorrow, Monday, possibly Tuesday. It said to extend it. Then Friday next week, maybe Thursday if they decide to do it early again. Then Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, then Monday, then possibly Tuesday. A lot of days for a beta. That's crazy to me. Then we get the blackout beta in September. Next 2 months are going to be jam-packed with stuff to do. Why are people making noises in the freaking game chat? Just so much stuff to do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I'm going to check if I got anything new. I think I unlocked something for stock. Alright, well hopefully you guys enjoyed and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.